Is that?
Yes.
You,
yep.
Looking at everybody out here too. I think so.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Just checking there. Just checking. Oh, you're already up. Okay, Svi.
So remember, Contactually is all about helping you build relationships. And that means figuring out who do I need to talk to, when do I need to talk to them, and what do I need to say. And make that really simple. So obviously, we're looking at just the web platform. We have iPhone, iPad, and Android applications. And right when I sign in, I see the health of my relationships and gives me a good idea of whether I'm doing well or not. I see the actions I need to take. I know Gigi, I need to give a call. Dustin's in my sphere of influence. We haven't spoken in 2 months, though, so he's someone that I need to follow up with. Of course, because Contactually is tracking what I'm doing, I could give him a call or send an email or send a text message, and I can track it from there. Or I can send a track message right from within Contactually. Send him a BombBomb message, drop in any of the email templates that I want to be able to use. I can see all the conversations, what he's talking about on social media, all in one place. Now, remember, we know who you should be following up with, because when you sign up for Contactually, we're tracking all of your email conversations, phone calls, text messages, calendar appointments. You can import Excel spreadsheets, drop in Zillow leads. All that shows up in one place. So we build in these really smart profiles where we're not showing just what we're talking about, but we're identifying duplicate contacts, scraping email signatures, finding dozens of social profiles that gives me really good intelligence. And of course, from there, we can make sure that we're prioritizing relationships into who's important, who's not. So I can say, all right, Contactually, I want to stay in touch with my past clients every 30 days. It tells me how well I'm doing with that. We talked about the gamification and making it really easy to use. So people love the bucket game that we've built out, where literally a contact will drop down from the top of the screen. I'm saying whether someone's an open house lead or sphere of influence. And that's really the core, because once you say that someone is a recent client, we're going to make sure that you're staying in touch with them, and you'll get a notification on your dashboard if it's been too long. Now, of course, we can do a whole lot more. You can set up these really complex automated workflows to follow up with leads or engage with open house leads or sphere of influence directly within Contactually. You can track different stages. So I can track my buyer leads as they move through different stages. And this isn't just a normal pipeline, but I can say, all right, well, my active buyers, I want to stay in touch with every 7 days. And Contactually is going to make sure that this pipeline stays as warm as possible. Now, of course, if you're a team, you can start to do more advanced things like lead routing or some of the deeper insights that we have built in as well. But the whole idea, again, is regardless of the complexity that we have going on in the back end, all you need to know is every morning, Contactually sends you that push notification. You open up your dashboard, and you can follow up from there. Just triage the exact actions you need to take. And from there, you're able to stay in touch with more people and grow your business.
And that was
on time.
That was a perfect it was 3 minutes on the nose. So
boom.
That was quite impressive. One question that keeps popping up while we're waiting for Rich from IXACT Contact to get on. Converting, we have a lot of people on this webinar that don't have one of your systems, and they're making the choice to choose one of your programs right now. And the question keeps popping up: how do you convert from another system? So who wants to kick that one off?
So just to start off with Contactually, so it's pretty easy. So usually out of your old system, just drop in your Excel spreadsheet of contacts, which you can easily export out of something else, right into Contactually. But of course, you don't necessarily need to worry as much about that, because when you're looking at your email and your calendar and your phone contacts, we're pretty much doing that automatically for you in the background.
Okay. Anybody else want to quickly, like 5-10 second comment before Rich goes?
I'll take that real quick. We get a lot of people switching over from other systems, and so we've got our import export. Of course, we sync the contacts from Google. But our support team really gets involved there, because that's an issue when they have their database in several different spots. We help combine it and pull it in, so we actually take a hands-on approach, and they can send their CR or their database over to us, and our support team will do it for them.
And we'll do it for them too.
Great.
There we go.
There we go, Rich. I think we.
All right.
Yeah,
and I'll use that as a great segue to answer that question as well. So we do the same thing. We'll upload the client's contact data from wherever they're coming. And often agents don't even know how to export their data. So sometimes someone will say to us, I got my data in Top Producer or Outlook. I don't know how to get it out. Yeah. We'll do a screen share. We'll log in with them. We'll help them create the export file, and then we'll do the upload. But that's really just kind of step one in our concierge setup service. Then we say, hey, you want to take advantage of the newsletter? Let's get that set up. Do you want to sync with Google? Let's get that set up right now. What about automated lead capture? And on and on. So the concierge setup service just starts with sort of the data upload, and then we go from there. Anyway, demo. I think I just used my first 15 seconds. I'm going to have a little fun with this. I'm going to do this a little different. I've jumped into an IXACT Contact account. It's actually a production account. We use, even though we're a software company and this thing was designed for realtors, we use it ourselves. This is our database with all our partners and all our prospects. It's a little bigger than the average realtor database, 31,000 contacts. So yeah, the system is quite scalable. And if I want to find a contact, I can just type in their name. So you always have quick access to all your contact data on the left column, no matter what you're working on in the workspace. And I got this guy in my database called Pacinelli, Steve, and I can, if I want to get more info on him, I just click the little plus sign. If I knew his spouse's name, it would show up there, all my phone numbers, my email addresses, his home address, and so on. If I want to make a quick note, I can make a quick note right from here or set a follow-up task with Steve. But if I want to work on the contact profile or go a little deeper, I click on his name and contact profile opens up. Our contact profiles are very deep and rich. As Svi says, it's all about building relationships. And to build relationships, you have to get to know people. So there's, the contact profile tab. I won't go down it, but it's, it's all your phone numbers, email addresses you have for people, where they work, family details.
Thanks, Rich.
And if I go over to social intelligence, it fires a little algorithm that checks about 95 social media profiles, and it pulls back sort of some summary information on Steve. I have one-click access to all his social media profiles, and it carries the photo. If he's got multiple photos, I can pick the one I like best. But yeah, we'll stick with the business one here. I can go back to my contact profile, and there he is. If I want to see, what have I been talking to Steve about? I can't remember because, I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. I go to activities history. I go to contact history, and here it is. Now, we happen to be doing a lot of email conversations, but if I'd had phone chats or if you'd been at a marketing event or if you're on a drip email campaign, it would all show up here. I can also, enter a note. Just talked to Steve, had a great webinar. I could set a follow-up task. What are my follow-up tasks? And this is unique to Steve, but it would roll up to my main task list. And thanks, Steve, for including me in the Battle of the CRMs webinar tomorrow. I better remember to do that, right? So this is kind of the system. It's simple, basically one level deep navigation. Again, on Zvi's point about keeping in touch, we have something I think is a little unique, which is a keep in touch dashboard. And this is a place that pulls together data from across the contact profile, the calendar, and the task list. And it shows me, like a little dashboard, all the things that I have happening where I'm going to touch Steve, and don't take that the wrong way, going forward, just from a relationship building. So, I can add all the sort of one-to-many events that I want. I could have a client appreciation party. Our monthly newsletter is one thing. If I have Steve's date, birth date, or move-in anniversary, and I've triggered the automated birthday and move-in anniversary reminders. Those will show up here, and so on. How am I doing on time?
You're done. You're well over. So we gotta cut you off there.
Burn.
All right, sorry, but we gotta hold true to time limits as much as possible.
While you're talking and segueing, there's our new UI. I'm giving everyone a sneak peek.
Oh,
nice.
Looks good. It does.
Right.
It looks good. So last but not least, we have Dan from Follow Up Boss. If you want to bring your screen up, a few questions about.
He's got to stop before Dan can pick up.
Oh, yeah, you got to stop. Like team leads. Team leads is no longer available. People are looking for systems. We do have team lead specials for those of you that are looking to add BombBomb back in from your team leads account. Everyone has specials here, which we will send out. How are we going to? Well, we'll bring up the specials after Dan's done going through his demo here.
Cool. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yeah, looks great.
Yep. All right, fantastic. So yeah, this is the dashboard in Follow Up Boss. Our goal, as I mentioned before, is really to help you make more sales. So this becomes the jump-off point when you enter the system. You're going to see all your new leads. You're going to see any recent activity, like if someone was opening or clicking on your emails. You can jump off into seeing your appointments for the day. the deals you've got going on. So I'll jump over to our deal screen there. And, like Rich, I've also enlisted the help of Steve here, our brand new lead. So this is the lead profile with all the details. When you get a new lead in from Zillow or whatever lead source you're using, it's basically going to round robin it in our system to one of your agents. And then we can automatically send out a text message. So it's very personalized. It's got Steve's name in there. It's got the property address he inquired about. And we're asking basically what's the best time to call you. So this text is very effective for portal leads like Zillow, Realtor.com. You'll be getting over a 50% reply rate. We can share that in the chat. You can use that even if you don't have an automated texting CRM. Most people reply back right away, but then we do have like email campaigns that will go out if that person doesn't get in contact with you. So we're really trying to set up that initial contact with the agent. Moving on, we can also send emails and texts in here. So if I grab, for example, a listing, I'm just going to copy and paste the listing URL, paste that in the email. We generate a nice little preview for you. So you can send out a couple of different properties to people on your list. And you'll have that nice preview, which will track when people click on it and everything like that. You can also do your BombBomb videos direct from here. So you can record your video. You can choose an existing one. Get a little follow-up boss demo there. I'll send you, Steve. And then, just very quick to send emails. Texting, same thing. You're just jumping across to the text tab here. You can use emojis. So, you can have all that conversation in the system. Just quickly, we have the inbox in the system, which is going to show you all those emails and texts. We're integrated with your Google email as well, so that's all synced up. We've got a calendar in there for managing your tasks and appointments. If you are part of a team, you can set appointments for other people on the team. So I could set an appointment with Steve and Dave from our team, for example. We've got the deal screen. We've got the reporting, which is going to tell you a lot of things like how many leads you're getting from different sources. How many leads are you not following up with? Which team member is the most effective at getting leads to respond? So really a lot of sales reports there so you can see what's working best for you.
Great. You have 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
If you guys got any more questions, drop them in the chat, and we have time. We'll demo those for you as well.
This question came up again and again, and the funny thing is, I used to work for Top Producer 2 decades ago, and a while ago, and a few people said, "Hey, where's Top Producer? I'm surprised they're not here." Or where's this other system? I'm surprised they're not here. We reached out to a lot of CRM partners. And these are the 5 CRM partners that responded immediately and said, heck yeah, I want to be on this, on this webinar. And so we plan on doing more, battles like this for different products and different systems. But again, just a hand goes out to these 5 companies and these 5 partners of BombBomb. We appreciate you. And again, for you guys to come on and put yourselves out there and pitch yourself against some of your other competitors, it just speaks volumes for who you are and what your companies are all about.
And thanks to you guys for organizing this. This has been awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're flipping through the questions now. A bunch again about pricing here. So I'm gonna, what I'll do rather than us explain the pricing, I'll bring up the pricing slides, and I think a few of you don't have pricing slides. Dale, you don't have a pricing slide. You want to just mention your pricing quickly, and I'll.
Yeah, I'll just pop it up real quick if you guys don't mind.
Yep. No, go ahead.
Here's my pricing slide. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's just right on our homepage. You can choose between month-to-month plans or annual plans. There's a pretty big discount for going annually. But if you go month-to-month, we don't tie you into a contract.
Okay.
Free trials on all of them.
And you know what? Everyone's pricing is on their website. That's not something you need a webinar to give to you. It's quick. It's easy to find. Anyone's specials not on their let's just ask that more specific question. What special do you have that's if it's not on the website?
Yeah, absolutely. You can pull up our pricing slide if you want.
Yep.
You can just drop in coupon code BombBombRocks for additional 15% off for the first year. So again, just go ahead and sign up for a free 14-day trial and just enter in BombBombRocks. Honestly, you can also just, whenever you're talking to anyone on our team, just say, hey, I was on the BombBomb webinar. Can I get that discount? And we'll be able to help you out.
I was a little late with that one, but I have it up here for you now. Sorry.
if anybody mentions BombBomb to us too,